This is part two. My tablet just all of a sudden stopped. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry about that. So as I was saying, just like your other cards, with the spiritual awakening and the abundance, and then also your soul card, this is reiterating with Saturn in this deck. Okay, so as far as like, again, we have then the self-love card, so looking after yourself, making sure that you're doing that self-care, doing things that you want to do as well. Okay, so having those healthy boundaries as well. Notice the creation on here. What did I mention about you having trouble having that creation? Reflection and projections are in reverse. You don't really give a crap about what people think of you. I feel like you kind of do, but you really don't at the same time. You're just like, this is me, take it or leave it. Like, that's kind of how you need to be. Okay? But you got to bring that balance back into aspect. Nothing is perfectly balanced. But notice the karma as well. Okay? Karma and justice. Again, I feel like you are more of a, I'm going to let the universe handle that. Karma's going to look after them. They'll look after it. It's fine. So again, bringing that balance back in too. Then we have Earth sign, and then we have self-care. So this here is kind of involving this as well. So again, looking after yourself, making sure that you are doing things for yourself and looking after it. And then as far as the Earth, I think that you need to ground a little bit more to be a little bit more centered. Again, root chakra, going back to the Saturn. So grounding a little bit. You don't necessarily have to stick your feet in the dirt. You just have to find what works for you. So even having a bath or taking a shower, you can ground that way. Or ground with meditation with like a stone. I don't know why, but Kambaba Jasper comes to mind. So that one there, or petrified wood also comes to mind. Jet. Tiger's eye, those ones there would be really good for you as well. So those are ones that I would say to maybe look into or trying to use when you are trying to ground. Okay, now the bottom of this deck is shadow side, the dark night, and moon. So this one here is about watching your back kind of deal. Okay, so making sure that you are looking after yourself. And this can indicate to me about shadow work. So if you are looking at doing some shadow work, just be cautious of that, because you will be opening old wounds and you could cause yourself to spiral a little bit. So just be cautious of that. If you're feeling that when you are doing some shadow work, then maybe just take a step back from it for a little bit, because shadow work basically helps you heal your inner child and come to the realization of what has actually happened in your past. So just be cautious of that too. But know that you are on your right pathway as far as like what I'm seeing with this. Let me grab one more deck. One sec. All right, I grabbed my tarot. The first card was the Five of Cups. So you are grieving of some sort. You are either grieving of something from the past that you're carrying with you, or some disillusions, some sort of disappointment, bitterness. Something's going on. Okay, something internally, because look at how we're standing and the cups are all around us. Okay, so you might even be like wallowing in your self-pity, but it's signifying like a little bit of a broken heart as well. Now, the next thing that came out was the Four of Cups. It kind of came out like this, so I don't know if it's an upright or if it's in like sideways reversed. So I'm gonna give you kind of interpretation of both, because I feel like it's supposed to be upright, where this is you're seeing things from the universe, but you're not actually taking what the universe is giving you. So you're missing those opportunities. You're missing those opportunities for abundance, and you're thinking that you're missing those sorts of things in your life, because again, how it kind of came out. Okay, so this here is again about being possibly frustrated internally. It's kind of reiterating the first of decks as well. So it's almost like if it is reversed, it's almost like you're being pessimist towards some things as well. So it's hard to say because of what's going on, and you're again reflecting on the past and the woulda, the coulda, the shouldas. It's in the past. You can't change it. So you kind of have to keep moving forward, okay? So you need to, again, stop focusing on the negativism and stop being kind of a pessimist and kind of grab it by the horns and kind of take it on and own it and start seeing those things, okay? Because right now you have a choice, okay? You're at a crossroads. You're at a stalemate, and you got to be the one that takes the blindfold off so that you can see what is actually around you to get out of this funky zone, okay? I think you're already starting to realize it, but I think that this again is going to help you too. Notice the moon too. So this moon is going to also, I feel like the moon is really representative of you because of the changing cycles and those sorts of things. So this here is about having that difficult choice and those different opposing ideas of things and correlating in it, making it work for you, okay? So when you are blinded by the unknown, you gotta trust yourself. You gotta trust your intuition because you have a strong intuition, but you're not trusting it for yourself, okay? Then we got the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is about limiting beliefs, or it's about like needing to direct your energy and feeling eager to start something, but you're confronted by obstacles. So you're kind of like, oh, I don't know anymore. I don't know if this is right for me. So you're kind of, again, you're taking 2 steps forward and then 3 steps back. Okay. So you gotta get out there. Stop being hard-headed. I think you're really hard-headed and kind of stubborn when it comes to certain things. 3 of Swords, heartbroken. Painful endings, separation, some sort of loss going on. So again, this is reiterating the other 2 decks. I'm not going to spend much time on that one. Now the Knight of Pentacles came out next. Okay. Pentacles are coins or discs, and they can represent abundance and they can represent money. So I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, this is about diligence and hardworking. Okay. You're a very hardworking individual. And you're very determined on certain things, but you are stopping yourself. You are limiting yourself, okay? So you gotta get out of this funk in order for you to have this happen, okay? So building that security, building that wealth, that prospective. You wanna take the leap, but you don't know because you're not sure. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Notice how all of the minor arcana are represented in the Magician. Okay, so the Magician is about skills. It's about natural talents. It's about you being an alchemist and turning something into something else. Okay, you have this power. It's up to you to use it if you want, and you have infinite amount of ability. Okay, you have an infinite possibilities if you do, okay? Because you are the one that's chaining yourself, like the other decks have mentioned. So you have the power to manifest the life that you desire. It's just a matter of taking that leap, okay? And through energy and action, it will happen, but you gotta have that faith and you gotta be smart about it, okay? But again, it's your life, it's however you wish to live it. You gotta stop being stuck in the cold, okay? This is after the Magician. So I feel like this, again, Pentacles, you feel like you're stuck, you're stagnant, you're being stuck and controlled by some other limiting factors, okay? So once you get these sorted out, start being the Magician, okay? Use your community around you, okay? So this is all bottom of the deck. This one is priority, but then we got these. So you can either still feel like you're left out in the cold or you can celebrate. Okay, it's totally up to you. It could go either way depending on how you view things and what your next steps are. So let me know how this resonates with you. Let me know, yeah, 6 of Cups. Gifting, let's go. Use the people, not use them, but bounce ideas off of other individuals that are around you, okay? And look at what they're giving you and offering you, and advice counts too. So let me know how this resonates with you. Please let me know, and thank you so much, and I'm sorry for the 2 parts. See ya. Bye.